What's up, YouTube? My name is Isaac, and today we're talking about the nature of I and the dream of reality, I guess. So, I drew up a little diagram. Not sure if you can see it. Oh boy. Alright. So, the idea here is that each smaller circle is a dream of the next largest circle. So, on the inside, we have your normal identity, which is supplied by ego, and as you become enlightened, it expands to the next largest circle, which is Atman, and Atman is, of course, dreaming of the normal ID, and then in the same vein, Brahman is dreaming of Atman, which is dreaming of normal ID. Now, the largest dotted circle is of course not solid because it is indefinable, and that means that it being indefinable, it stands for the fact that we can't know it ultimately. So we can't know reality, but we can realize that we are the dreamer, and the dreamer encompasses the dreams, but the dreams, in this sense of the circles, concentric circles, the dreams cannot encompass the dreamer, but the dreamer can encompass the dreams. So I'd like to move that on to a little segue about quantum entanglement in the news, because there have been some recent articles about macroscopically, and as big a scale, entangling two diamonds together at higher temperatures, which aren't well, that's not relevant really. I would like to talk about entangling of photons and then using the human eye as a detector, because the human eye sees as little as 7 or on an average 10 photons to excite the receptors and send a signal to the brain. And this experiment is using rods, which send a transmitter called rhodopsin for rods. And you have two experiments, or two experimental subjects, one named Bob and one named Alice, and instead of having two mechanical detectors, the point of this experiment is that you use human eyes as the detectors for the entangled photons. And being that the weaker the entanglement, the more profound the effect, I guess you could say, and the amount of reliability in the experiment is a bit higher of capturing these random events. We use a sort of a photocopier that duplicates these entangled photons and sends them to one side Bob and the other side Alice, with Domo-kun here being the emitter for the photons. And we have there each eye representing one of the detectors, saying if you see a point of light, it means that more than 7 to 10 excited photons, or quite a bit more, because the efficiency of the eye and the gel layer that covers it impedes a lot of the visible light that comes through. So basically we're just using humans to detect entangled photons, quantum mechanically entangled. Non-local photons, meaning that there's no set rules or theory, as I know it, for how they communicate with each other, which is in faster than light manner, instantaneously.